How you guys doing? Captain Spencer Clark, professional fishing guide here down in Branson, Missouri. I was just going to show you guys how I'm rigging this new swim bait that's come out from the bait cave, the Cave Swimmer. There's a couple different ways that I really like to rig this bait. One of them is adding it as a trailer on the back of a buzz bait. Buzz bait is something that I really like to fish a lot. This is just a Razor Custom Tackle buzz bait here. And what I'm going to do in order to put this swim bait here on the back of this buzz bait is I'm just going to thread it on just like that. Make sure that I push it right up on that keeper there so it's perfectly straight. That's a really good bait and a really good way to add a little bit of weight to your buzz bait and give your buzz bait a little bit different color to it. Works really well. Works really good on the back of the buzz bait. Caught a lot of fish this fall doing that. A couple other ways that I like to fish this Cave Swimmer. Another way that I like to do it is just take a plain Jane chatterbait hook with no skirt on it like this. And this is more of a finesse presentation. Catch a lot of fish on live scope actually on Table Rock Lake doing this. And you just want to thread it on like this. Push it just right up on the keeper so that the bait's perfectly straight. And that little dude right there will catch you a lot of fish. Has a really good action. I like to throw this underneath bait balls. Fishing this on live scope, catch a lot of fish doing that. Another way is just rigging it up on a chatterbait. This is a jackhammer chatterbait here. And I like to put these Cave Swimmers on the back of a jackhammer, which is one of the best chatterbaits that you can use. Let's see how I just put that on there like that. This Cave Swimmer does a real good job as a trailer on a jackhammer. Check that out. Looks really good. Throwing a swim jig, a white swim jig, another presentation that I like to do with live scope. I'll just take one of these Cave Swimmers here and just thread it up on the back of this swim jig. I really like to do this when I'm fishing around boat docks. This is a real good setup here for fishing Lake of the Ozarks in the fall or in the spring when you get a lot of shad up around the docks and those fish get on those corners of the docks. This is a real good way to fish this swim bait just on the back of a little white swim jig like that. One last way that I like to do this is I like to throw it on a big eye jig. This works really good when you're fishing really deep down here at Table Rock Lake. I'm just going to thread this on. This is a 1/2 ounce big eye jig head from VMC. And what I'll do here a lot of times with this Cave Swimmer is I'll just clip the tail like that. And sometimes that is all you need to do in order to catch fish when you drop it down there on them. Try it with the tail, try it without the tail. Sometimes they'll actually hit this a lot better without a tail on there, believe it or not. Sometimes they're just not that picky, but that's a real good way to catch fish out deep on the Cave Swimmer. And just has a little bit of action here, and that's all you need in order to get bit. So there you have it, guys. A couple different ways that I like to fish the Cave Swimmer. If you haven't, give them a shot on the back of an Alabama rig. That's another great way to use these Cave Swimmers. They work really good on the back of an A-rig. I was doing some testing this whole past fall with it down here at Table Rock and caught numerous smallmouth and some really good largemouth using on the back of an A-rig. Give them a shot, guys. The new swim bait from Bait Cave.